Welcome everyone. In today's lesson, we will learn how to graph inequalities, an important concept that helps us represent all the possible solutions to a mathematical condition. Unlike equations, which have a single solution or a specific graph, inequalities describe a range of values. By graphing them, we can easily visualize which points satisfy the inequality. So, we will explore how to draw the boundary line correctly, decide whether to use a solid line or a dashed line, determine which side of the line is to be shaded, and lastly, check your graph using a simple test point. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to confidently graph linear inequalities and understand the solution region they represent. So let's get started. So today's problem is shade the region which satisfies the inequality y greater than equal to 4x minus 7. So the region has line y is equal to 4x minus 7 as a boundary. Now this line is a boundary. Okay, so first of all, the line has to be drawn by finding out the coordinate points satisfying this equation. So let's begin. Now when x is 0, when x is equal to 0, then y will be 4 multiplied by 0 minus 7, which is minus 7. So the coordinate values are of xy satisfying this line, this equation, y is equal to 4x minus 7. So the coordinates are 0, minus 7. Next, let's assume when x is equal to 1, then y will be 4 multiplied by 1 minus 7, which is 4 minus 7 and which is minus 3. So the coordinate values are 1 and minus 3. Next, when x is equal to 2, then y will be 4 multiplied by 2 minus 7, which is 8 minus 7 and which is 1. So the coordinates satisfying this equation y is equal to 4x minus 7, the coordinates are 2 and 1. Now the points will be plotted on this graph, and let's see how are we able to draw the line through passing through these points. So the first coordinate 0 and minus 7. So 0 and minus 7, the first coordinate is here. Next 1 and minus 3. So 1 and minus 3 is here. Okay, next 2 and 1. So 2 and 1 is here. Please note that the graph is not drawn to the scale. Okay, so I'll just roughly draw a line passing through these points. Please note this is not a straight line, only a rough sketch is being drawn. Now, we notice that a solid line is drawn as the inequality contains greater than equal to sign. Had it been only greater than sign, then a dashed line would have been drawn. Now this line represents y is equal to 4x minus 7. Now this is the line. Now we have to determine which part of the region represents the inequality, whether it is the left hand side or the right hand side to the line. For this, we'll have to do a test. So we will first substitute any coordinate in either of the region. Okay, so the first we'll just select, suppose 1 and minus 2, which lies on the left part of the given equation, y is equal to 4x minus 7 on the left hand side. So 1 and minus 2, we'll check for this point. So select 1 minus 2 and substitute it in the inequality, and substitute in the inequality. Okay, so we'll do a test here. So we know the inequality given is y greater than equal to 4x minus 7. Now substituting these values, what do we get? Minus 2 greater than equal to 4 multiplied by 1 minus 7. So this follows minus 2 greater than equal to 4 minus 7, which is minus 3. So minus 2 is greater than equal to minus 3. Now this statement is true because we know that minus 2 is greater than minus 3 and will be true for any point on this side of the line. Hence, this part of the line should be shaded. So, my answer lies in these region, this part, which satisfies the inequality, whole of this part. Okay. Now we'll check for another point on this part. Suppose the point is 3 and minus 6, which lies somewhere here. Now we'll check for 3 and minus 6. Now just give me a moment to erase. We will check for 3 and minus 3. Sorry, minus 6. So we will check for select 3 and minus 6. Now what do we get? Substituting the values in the given inequality, what do we get? Minus 6 greater than equal to 4 multiplied by 3 minus 7. Now this is just a test point. These are test points, checking through test points. So this follows minus 6 greater than equal to 4 multiplied by 3 is 12 and 12 minus 7 is 5. So 5 is less than equal to minus 6 is false, while this was true. Hence, the answer does not lie on the right hand side of the given equation. So today we learned how to graph linear inequalities by drawing the correct boundary line, deciding between a solid or dashed line, and shading the appropriate region that represents all possible solutions. With regular practice, graphing inequalities becomes an easy and powerful way to visualize mathematical relationships. Keep practicing more sums to build confidence. Also, we'll solve few more sums in the upcoming video. Do like and share this video if you found it useful. Do subscribe also to my channel, and we look forward to valuable feedback in comment section below. Till then, keep practicing. Best wishes and happy learning.